Okay, so we're trying to get to the galaxy pools. You're going to need a quest called The Shadows. You get that from the Final Shape campaign. You're going to need a second teammate, and you're going to need a pike. First of all, we're going to load into the sludge in the EDZ. To find a pike, you're going to need to just explore the EDZ for however long it takes. I don't really think there's a dedicated spot for these to spawn, but if you just wander around, you'll find one eventually from like a band of roaming pikes or from someone leaving it there. Once you've done that, you just drive up this road. We're going towards the outskirts. Finding a pike should only take around 5 minutes. Both you and your teammates, you're going to drive to the outskirts, teammate or teammates, whatever. You only need one other person. Once you hit the outskirts loading zone, right around here, you are going to go back to the sludge from where you came from, and your teammate is going to stay in the outskirts. So just drive back up this road, and you're going to be looking for a tree slanted to the right, right there in front of me on the right, or around here on the map. Once you've done that, get off the pike, leave it right there, jump up onto this rock, and then up towards the hollow log and the tree, right there. And then you're going to jump back down, you're going to get on the pike, you're going to drive forward, and when you hit the loading zone, you're going to get off the pike. It's kind of a hard timing, but you'll get used to it. So get off the pike as soon as you hit the loading zone. You'll know it's done right if your pike is floating and you're able to walk through the pike. If it's done correctly, your teammate can come over to you and load into the sludge. Once they're here, they are then going to be driving the pike, and you can just drive a sparrow. But as you can see, I can slide through the pike. That's how you know it's done right, if you can just move through the pike. Your teammate is going to see everything normally, so if you try and like move into the pike, you're just going to kind of hitting them. Anyway, now you and your teammate are going to be going towards the dark forest. Make sure to kill any ads, just so that the pike doesn't break, because these things are very, very much not durable. Just ramp the pike up the rocks on the right, and then over that little waterfall, and just through this tunnel. Make sure not to go too far, as we don't want to hit the next loading zone just yet. Right about here is good. Your teammate's going to park it there. You're going to get on the pike. They are going to go into the next loading zone while you're on the pike. Once they're there, you're going to get off, and you're going to now go to the loading zone. Once you're both in the loading zone, your teammate is going to go back, they're going to get the pike, and they're going to bring it to you while you're still in the loading zone. Now, if everything has been done correctly, you should still be able to move and slide around through the pike. As you can see, I can move into the pike and throw it. Now you're both going to go towards the portal, enter the portal with the pike, and the person driving the pike is going to give it to you over here, down where these fallen trees are. Right here, they're going to park it, they're going to get off, and then you're going to get on the pike. Now, the person on the pike now, if it's been done correctly, if they drive around, I actually am driving right now on my screen. However, the person on the pike can't see themselves driving, but your teammate can see the person driving. So the game thinks that you're driving, but on your screen, you're not. So your second teammate needs to direct you on where to go. You want to drive straight forward in a straight line, go in the middle of the river until the second person can't see you anymore on their screen. Once they've done that, you get off of the pike and then back on as fast as you can once you're outside of the second person's render. Off the pike, back on, off the pike, back on. Try to get the timing right. If you don't get back on straight away, the pike will disappear. If you've done it correctly, you'll teleport to where the second teammate saw you. So now once you're here, you're going to want to look for this big rock on my right. My teammate's over there. On my right, big rock, and that big weird tree looking thing. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it kind of looks like a cactus, but you're going to be right under here. You're going to jump. You can't mountaintop, even though I tried. Jump, grapple, jump, and if you're high enough, you get pulled in. Now, if you've done it correctly, you should go into a new loading zone with no name. That means you're in the loading zone of the galaxy pools. If you didn't do it correctly, or if you fall through the map, it means that you just didn't jump up in the right spot. So just make sure you're underneath that cactus looking thing. Anyway, that's it. Should load into the galaxy pools and then just get teleported onto the area. Just like that. Going up. Now this is probably the easiest way to get to the galaxy pools. No 10 minutes of flying around with a sparrow through the air. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Your second teammate, unfortunately, I don't know of a way for them to get here. Only one person at a time, but it's pretty good nonetheless. Um, Hopefully you can do it first try, or maybe second. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But that's about it. Good luck.